What if your heart tried to warn you, but you didn't recognize the signs? Imagine this. You wake up feeling more tired than usual. Your chest feels a little heavy, but you blame it on stress. Later in the day, you feel breathless climbing stairs you've climbed 1,000 times before. You brush it off. That night, you feel nauseous, maybe sweaty, a little uneasy. And then suddenly, everything changes. For many people, a heart attack doesn't arrive out of nowhere. It whispers before it screams. And the tragedy is this. Most heart attack victims experienced warning signs days, weeks, or even months earlier, but didn't know what they meant. Welcome to Heart Insights, the channel dedicated to helping you understand your heart, protect it, and act before it's too late. Today's video is one of the most important videos we've ever created, because we're going to talk about 10 early warning signs that your body may be giving you before a heart attack. This video is not meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death worldwide. But here's the truth most people don't hear enough. Many heart attacks are preventable, and many lives are saved when warning signs are recognized early. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to Heart Insights and turn on notifications. We share doctor-backed, life-saving information that could one day protect you or someone you love. Now, let's start by understanding what a heart attack really is, because understanding the problem is the first step to preventing it. What a heart attack really is. A heart attack, medically called a myocardial infarction, happens when blood flow to a part of the heart muscle is suddenly blocked. Your heart is a muscle, and like every muscle in your body, it needs oxygen-rich blood to survive. That blood is delivered through the coronary arteries. Over time, these arteries can narrow due to cholesterol buildup, inflammation, smoking, diabetes, high blood pressure, and lifestyle factors. This process is called atherosclerosis. When one of these plaques ruptures, a blood clot can form, completely or partially blocking the artery. When blood can't reach the heart muscle, that muscle begins to suffer damage. The longer the blockage lasts, the more permanent the damage becomes. That's a heart attack. Now let's clear up an important misconception. A heart attack is not the same as cardiac arrest. Heart attack, a circulation problem, blocked blood flow. Cardiac arrest, an electrical problem. The heart suddenly stops beating. A heart attack can lead to cardiac arrest, which is why early action is critical. Another misconception is that heart attacks always involve crushing chest pain and dramatic collapse. That does happen, but many heart attacks start quietly. Your body often sends warning signals when the heart is under stress. These signs can be subtle, they can come and go, and they are frequently mistaken for harmless issues like acidity, fatigue, or anxiety. Understanding these early signs gives you time, and time saves heart muscle. Why early warning signs are often ignored. So why do so many people miss the warning signs? First, because symptoms don't always look like what we expect. Movies show heart attacks as sudden, dramatic events. Reality is often slower and quieter. Second, people are busy. They prioritize work, family, and responsibilities over their health. Third, many symptoms overlap with everyday problems. Chest discomfort feels like indigestion. Fatigue feels like aging. Shortness of breath feels like being out of shape. Jaw pain feels like dental trouble. And there's another crucial factor. Men and women often experience different symptoms. Men are more likely to experience classic chest pressure. Women are more likely to experience fatigue, nausea, breathlessness, or back pain, and these are frequently dismissed. Diabetics may not feel pain at all due to nerve damage. This is called a silent heart attack. If you've ever ignored unusual chest discomfort, extreme tiredness, or breathlessness, Comment below. Your experience could help someone else recognize danger early. Now let's go through the 10 early warning signs one by one. Chest discomfort or pressure. This is the most common, but also the most misunderstood warning sign. Chest discomfort doesn't always feel like sharp pain. Many people describe it as pressure, tightness, heaviness, squeezing, burning. It may feel like someone is sitting on your chest, or like a tight band wrapped around it. Important detail: this discomfort can come and go. It might last a few minutes, disappear, then return later. This intermittent nature is why people ignore it. Many mistake it for gas, acid reflux, muscle strain, stress. But here's a red flag. If chest discomfort occurs during activity or emotional stress and improves with rest, it may be your heart asking for help. Never assume chest pressure is harmless, especially if you have risk factors like high blood pressure, diabetes, smoking history, obesity, or family history of heart disease. Pain radiating to arm, neck, jaw, or back. Heart pain doesn't always stay in the chest. The heart shares nerve pathways with other areas of the body, which means pain can radiate. Common areas include left arm, most famous but not the only one, right arm, neck, jaw, upper back or between the shoulder blades. Jaw pain is particularly important. Many people go to the dentist, not realizing the heart is the source. Back pain, especially in women, is another overlooked warning sign. This pain is often dull or aching, persistent, unrelated to movement or posture. If pain appears in these areas along with chest discomfort, breathlessness, or sweating, it should never be ignored. Shortness of breath. Shortness of breath is a major early warning sign. You may notice difficulty climbing stairs, feeling winded with minimal activity, breathlessness while lying flat, waking up at night gasping for air. This happens because a struggling heart can't pump blood efficiently. Fluid may back up into the lungs, making breathing harder. Some people experience breathlessness without chest pain, especially women and older adults. If your breathing suddenly worsens or feels different than usual, your heart may be under strain. Extreme or unusual fatigue. This is one of the most ignored warning signs, especially in women. This is not normal tiredness. This is overwhelming exhaustion. You may feel drained after simple tasks, unable to finish daily activities, tired despite adequate sleep. This fatigue may appear days or weeks before a heart attack. Why does it happen? Because the heart is working harder to pump blood through narrowed arteries, leaving less energy for the rest of the body. If your energy suddenly drops for no clear reason, don't dismiss it. Dizziness or lightheadedness. Feeling dizzy or faint can signal reduced blood flow to the brain. This may happen when blood pressure drops, heart rhythm becomes abnormal, the heart cannot pump effectively. Red flags include dizziness with chest discomfort, feeling like you might pass out, sudden weakness. Occasional dizziness can be harmless, but new or unexplained dizziness should never be ignored. Cold sweats. Sudden cold sweating is a classic heart warning sign. This sweat is clammy, unexplained, occurs without heat or exertion. It happens due to stress hormones released when the heart is in danger. If you break into a cold sweat while resting, especially with other symptoms, seek medical help immediately. Nausea, vomiting, or indigestion. Heart-related nausea is frequently mistaken for stomach problems. Symptoms may include nausea, vomiting, indigestion, upper abdominal discomfort. This is especially common in women. If indigestion is new, severe, or accompanied by chest pressure or sweating, it could be your heart, not your stomach. Irregular heartbeat or palpitations. Palpitations feel like fluttering, skipping, racing heartbeats. Occasional palpitations can be benign, but persistent or sudden palpitations, especially with dizziness or breathlessness, may indicate heart stress. Arrhythmias can worsen during ischemia, low oxygen to the heart. Anxiety or sense of doom. Some people report a sudden feeling that something is wrong. This is not imagined. The nervous system responds to heart distress by triggering anxiety or panic-like symptoms. This feeling often occurs without an obvious emotional cause. Never dismiss this symptom, especially if it comes with physical changes. Silent symptoms. Silent heart attacks are real and dangerous. They are most common in diabetics, elderly individuals, people with nerve damage. Symptoms may include mild fatigue, weakness, confusion, slight breathlessness. Because pain is absent, damage continues unnoticed. If you or a loved one has diabetes or is over 50, please share this video. This knowledge could save a life. When to seek emergency help. Call emergency services immediately if you experience chest discomfort lasting more than 5 minutes, chest pain with breathlessness, pain spreading to arm, jaw, or back, sweating, nausea, or dizziness together. Do not drive yourself. Do not wait for symptoms to pass. Every minute matters. Do not ignore symptoms. Do not self-medicate. Do not wait for morning. Do not Google instead of calling emergency services. Delay causes permanent damage. You can lower your risk by controlling blood pressure, managing diabetes, quitting smoking, exercising regularly, eating heart-healthy foods, managing stress, sleeping well, getting regular checkups. Prevention is powerful, but awareness is the first step. Let's recap. Your heart may warn you through chest discomfort, radiating pain, shortness of breath, extreme fatigue, dizziness, cold sweats, nausea, palpitations, anxiety. Silent symptoms. Listen to your body. Trust the signs. Act early. Subscribe to Heart Insights for life-saving heart education. Like this video if it helped you. Share it with at least one person today. Because awareness saves lives, and your heart deserves attention.